What's going on, dudes? It's your boy Andy Matrix. I've been out for a little bit, but I am back. And consoles, I don't like them. Yeah, that's right. Over the years, I've grown to have a preference over PC gaming because of its mobility. I mean, not so much like mobile games. I don't like mobile games. I don't know. It's too small. However, I do enjoy things such as playing on my computer, on my laptop, playing PC games, and that's why I like the Steam Deck. If I did not have a Steam Deck, I would definitely buy. Excuse me, if I did not have a PC gaming laptop, I would definitely buy a Steam Deck. But what I'm trying to say is that I prefer PC gaming over console gaming. And after doing some research, I do believe that within the next 10 years or so, not PC game, console gaming is going to disappear, right? And again, this is just my prediction, but I mean, why would you listen to a YouTuber, right? Let's go ahead and look at some facts and some market research, right? Because it seems like a lot of people are copying Nintendo with the handheld console, right? And Nintendo having like the best selling console ever, the Nintendo Switch. And now we see so many, just absolutely just so many companies from Logitech, Steam. I think what was it? Microsoft is gonna make their own handheld now. PlayStation announced their handheld. Then you have UFO by Alienware. Just a lot. They're really making. The companies are gonna start making handheld gaming computers.
Hello, this is Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! And make sure to subscribe to Andy Matrix's channel. Now on with the show.
So to speak. So I am here at the Business Insider. Let's see what they had to say. It says Xbox consoles have never been profitable on their own, Microsoft admits in court. And this is just the Xbox, right? So this is Microsoft admitting that their Xbox, they're not profitable. They make money off the games in other forms. I don't really know, but the PlayStation has been profitable, has always been profitable until recently. Until recently, because if you look at the PlayStation 4 had 100 million consoles in circulation, which is one of the reasons why Final Fantasy VII Remake did so well, as opposed to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth that is stuck on the PlayStation 5, right? You have cases where a game is exclusive to the PlayStation, and because they don't have enough users, it flops. It is considered a flop. But it doesn't have to be a flop if you would just take it out of the PlayStation exclusivity, it can do absolutely amazing, right? And I think a lot of companies are realizing this, especially Square Enix, which I'm gonna talk about later on. But Microsoft Access they admitted that their Xbox have never been profitable. Nintendo has had a long history with their gaming system, so they've always been profitable. However, it's not the same for PlayStation. Recently, PlayStation has not been profitable with the PS5. It's just gone absolutely, it's just been a disaster with the PS5. Modern day AAA games are just not as good. And honestly, I'm gonna make a separate video as to why the PlayStation 2 gaming era was one of the best. Because the PlayStation 2 has so many good games, man. So many good games. I mean, I tell you. I miss. This is why I miss the 2000s so much. But anyways. And then if we go over here to the video game industry.biz, this is a website where they do analytics on the video game industry. It says, video game consoles are doomed, right? It says, as Microsoft and Sony target PC and mobile to grow their audience, what does that mean for the future of the console? It says, console gaming is dying. It's just right there. Console gaming is dying. It says, if you've been in this business for more than 15 years, you probably heard a sentence like that before in the early 2000s. It was PC gaming that was dying. if, wait, in the 2000s, PC gaming was dying. Wow. It says consoles were booming. Piracy was putting off publishers, and the same old games were topping the charts. Forget PC. It was all about the PlayStation. That's again. This was back then. PlayStation was very profitable. Nintendo was very profitable. I'm assuming Microsoft was profitable with their games. With things like Call of Duty and Halo. So then Steam came along in the indie scene, and well, let's just say nobody is predicting the end of PCs anymore. Then about 8 years ago, handheld gaming was dying. So PS Vita had flopped. The Nintendo 3DS had solid half of what its predecessors managed, and smartphone games were the dominant form of gaming globally. Well, because if everybody has a cell phone, billions of people got a cell phone, it's very easy to make money off of, mobile games around the world. I said, forget handhelds. It was all about the iPhone. And then it says, then Switch came along and created a popular product that sat somewhere between consoles and mobile. And, well, let's just say nobody is predicting the end of handhelds anymore. And then whatever, things are a little different this time. There's compelling data to show that console market is slowing down, and both Xbox and PlayStation spent much of the last week talking about their multi-platform strategies. Yeah, they gotta go multi-platform. And again, I'm gonna stop right there because. And again, think about the gaming. Think about the gaming studios. I'm gonna use Square Enix. Square Enix. They lost, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was supposed to be a winning game. It's a AAA game. It was a follow-up to Final Fantasy VII Remake, right? So this is the second installment. It flopped. It only sold, I think, 2 million copies. Who's gonna buy it? Who's gonna buy it? Who? It's stuck on the PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 5 only has 50 million users as opposed to the PlayStation 4, which has 100 million users. So on the PlayStation 4, it could have sold at least 5 million, just like the previous installment. But it flopped. Same thing with Stellar Blade. I mean, this is sad. It's really sad. And the solution, because the problem with Square Enix is that they're so loyal to PlayStation, they're missing out on sales. Screw loyalty, just get to the audience, get to the customer. Screw loyalty to PlayStation. You're trying to sell, you're trying to reach as many people with your game. Put your game on the PC. Put your game on the PC. Put your game on the Nintendo Switch. Put your game on the Xbox. Put your game anywhere. Put your game on cell phones. Put your game where as many people can play it as possible. And I'm gonna go over here. It says GeekWire.com says end of console wars. Microsoft could set new precedent by bringing Xbox games to PlayStation. Even Microsoft is trying to explain by bringing their own games to PlayStation and the PC. Right? And the Nintendo Switch doesn't have this problem because Nintendo's kind of like the Netflix of gaming, because Netflix, they're the pioneers of like video streaming, so they don't really struggle that much. They don't struggle like the other players because they were the first ones in the market. They started the show. Nintendo, same thing. They started the show, so they're not gonna lose very easily. And they've been in the game for the longest. They're not gonna lose very easily. And the Nintendo Switch sold 140 million consoles in circulation. 140 million. The best selling, it sold more than the PlayStation, more than the Xbox, more than anything. The Nintendo's not going away, and their next console is probably gonna do even better after they learn from the competition, right? So look, let me show you exactly why PC gaming is going to destroy console gaming, and here it is. I did a quick Google search. It says how many PC gamers are there? And at the very top, the very first result that it gives you, it says, according to the latest available data, there are an estimate of 1.6 billion PC gamers worldwide. So all over the world, from all walks of life and languages, there's 1.8 billion PC gamers. The population of the entire world, right? The population of the entire world. So we're at what, 7 billion, 8 billion people on the planet, right? So that's like 1/8, about 1/8 or 1/7 of the population. So if Square Enix would have put, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on PC, on multiple platforms, it would have easily sold 10 million, 15 million copies. What do you think? Let's say Power World copies sold. Look at this. Do a quick Google search. Power World copies sold. This is Power World units sold worldwide in 2024. 25 million units on PC platforms, Steam, and Xbox. I repeat, I'm going to say this again. Pay attention. Increase the volume. Increase the freaking volume. Power World sold 25 million copies. Says Power World had sold a combined 25 million units on PC gaming platforms Steam and Xbox. It hasn't even reached Nintendo Switch yet. I don't think it's even out on PlayStation 5 yet. It's not even on the PlayStation 5 yet. 25 million units. And I bet you that at least 10 million, or I'm going to say at least 15 million of that is solely from Steam. From the Steam platform by itself. From Steam alone, it sold 15 million. And let's do some quick math here, because take a look. All right, so let's say 25 million. 25 million times $60. It's a $60 game, right? That's $1.5 billion. And of course, Steam is going to take their own, they're going to keep their half, and then Power World creators are going to keep their half. So I'm guessing Steam takes about like 30-40%. So let's say let's say half, let's say 50%. 50% divided by 100. That's $750 million that Power World made. This could have been Square Enix and other companies that had games that flopped on the PlayStation 5. This could have been Square Enix, seriously. But they're not. Look, exclusivity sucks. Ubisoft, Square Enix, freaking Riot Games, all these companies, they need to stop being exclusive to just one console. The only thing that works with exclusivity is something like Pokemon and Legend of Zelda, because they are locked in with Nintendo. They're gonna be forever Nintendo properties, forever owned by Nintendo. And those are in those intellectual properties that they're gonna be stuck in Nintendo. But because they have such a huge following from decades ago, of course they're gonna sell in the millions and make billions of dollars. They have a long history. But Xbox and PlayStation, they screw themselves up with the AAA games. So it is Xbox. So gaming studios, they need to stop publishing directly, just being exclusive with PlayStation, being exclusive with Xbox. Exclusivity doesn't serve them. And I think this is the solution to prevent Square Enix and other companies from going bankrupt. PC is the future. And with all the handhelds that are coming out, I think this is the way to go. But anyways, I'm going to end it there. I rambled on for a little too long. So anyways, whatever your thoughts are, make sure to comment below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. It's your boy, The Matrix. Godspeed, baby.